Hey everyone, this is Luke again, and well, this is it, guys. We've reached the big one. We have reached the point. We're at it. We are going to do every single episode of Ninjago on the tier list once again. And this time we're not going to do separate video crap. We're going to do it all in one video. We're going to do it. This may take me a couple hours. I do not care. But yeah, let's go. I'm actually going to go backwards in this one. I'm actually going to go backwards instead of forward. So instead of it being from pilots to season 12, I'm going to go from season 12 to the pilots. All right? Just to hopefully relieve myself. So, game over. I thought this one was a pretty good finale. It's not the best in terms of like compared to other finales, but it's one that I definitely rewatch, and the symbolism is very good. Honestly gave it like a 7 out of the 10, which is a B, which is pretty much like a B. It's a B episode for Prime Empire. Temple of Madness. I think that one was also a 7. Maybe it was a 6. If it, yeah, this is 10 out of 10. 8, 9 out of 10. Wait, no, 7 to 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 7 to 8. 6. 5 to 6. 4 to 2. 4 out of 10, and anything below a 4 out of a 10 is F, and then have not watched. I've watched all of them, so there's not going to be any have not watched. So Temple of Madness I thought was pretty good, and I thought it was a pretty good setup for the finale of the series. So I think it was like a 7 out of 10 as well, so I'll put it at B tier. If I get these ones wrong, then I am very sorry. The Prodigal Father, I thought this was an 8 out of 10. I think I gave this one an 8. I'm pretty sure. So around the same. I did like the history of Unagami and how it was more to his name than meets the eye. And we actually got to see Scott again, and Milton Dyer's character development of not knowing what is alive and what isn't is just incredibly incredible. It works. It works. Ninjago Confidential. A lot of people say this episode's pointless, and while it is, it's still a funny as hell episode, especially with a lead. And his power to predict my move is unnerving, but I figured a sharp right cross. I forgot what the line was. But Brent, this just shows how talented of a voice actor Brent Miller is when he could switch between his detective voice and to a Zane voice pretty much flawlessly, pretty much. That's something I would probably struggle doing. Then we have 12, which was Stop, Drop, and Side Scroll. This one I thought was an 8 out of 10. I'm pretty sure I gave this one an 8 out of 10. It's an overrated episode, to be honest. Mostly due to the fact that, Harumi came back, and Harumi's the best character in all Ninjago. No, she's not. She's one of the most boring. But the fight scene with her and Lloyd is great. But I didn't never care for the whole development of you're not Harumi. I never cared. So yeah, if I'm taking very short time with these episodes, I'm trying to get through very quickly, so I don't want it to get over an hour, or at least try not to. 11. The Speedway 5 billion. This was a great episode. This one was a very good episode. The racing is just amazing, and we did see the sacrifices of not 1, not 2, but 3 characters all in one episode. All in one. And we saw Scott die, and then we saw Cole and Kai die when they get cubed. So, yeah, it was amazing. And it kind of had a very somber-ish ending to it. like a bittersweet ending. Then we have Racer 7. I thought this was a pretty good episode. It wasn't the best. Sorry. I thought this episode wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst either. I think I gave this one a 7. I might be wrong. I don't write down my rankings, so but I think that the introduction of Racer 7 and how she was, quote, programmed to lose is a pretty good, interesting thing to think about. Same thing with Okino earlier in the season. I'm pretty sure this is we're going backwards. 1 steps forward, 2 steps back. And this one wasn't that great. It was kind of average-ish to me. It was kind of average. I think it was a C, to be honest, just because I'm not into the Jay and Nia stuff anymore. And overall, I just didn't care for it. I did like the reference to Dance Dance Revolution, even though Just Dance is a better dancing game in my opinion. So, then we have number 9. Number 9 is The Glitch. This one was kind of weird. Mostly due to Richie scratching his ass and just being a weirdo. For some reason, Kai doesn't help his sister in that, and I don't know. There was just a lot of weird moments in that. But here we come. The best episode by far of Prime Empire, The Maze of the Red Dragon. This one was perfect development from a hero versus a villain if I've ever seen it. It was pretty much Okino versus Unagami. Okino was created by Unagami to serve him as an NPC, but he's offered the chance of being real, for being in the real world, and struggling with the struggle to cope with the fact that he is just an NPC, he kind of gives in, and he's just like, you know what? I don't care what you say, Unagami. I'm going to help them, even if it means betraying you, and if it means I don't become real. That's what I like. I love that so freaking much. So, yeah. Then we have the Cliffs of Hysteria. I thought this one was kind of okay. It wasn't anything too special. But I did like a reference to Cole's fall in that episode. Oh, not again! Yeah, it was just nothing special, really, that episode. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Sorry, I just need to count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Alright, I just thought I miscounted for a second. Yeah, 6. Yeah. Sometimes I might have miscounted, so yeah. 6 is the glitch. Oh. I'm dumb. 5, I Am Okino. This one was just underwhelming, to say the least. Mostly because of just how dumb these players are. They are just... And they have some of the most ridiculous ways of dying. Like eating a poison berry or just stepping on a spike that you could just easily pull out and not kill you. Like, come on. Like, some of the deaths, okay, they make sense. Like, falling into a hole. Like that. But when there's deaths added to that one, it just makes me think, what in the hell is going on here? But I did like how Okino has to suffer through all of this, even if it wasn't his fault. And he pretty much is becoming depressed at that moment. Superstar Rockin' J. I thought this one was pretty good. I thought this was a pretty good episode. J fans lost their minds with this episode because of the League of J. Welcome, friends of oh, I messed that up. Friends of Jay, welcome. I forgot what that guy Jay is. It's like Jay something. I totally forgot. I totally forgot. I really can't tell which one's which, other than the one in the SOG, because I know Kelly Metzger plays that version. So then we have level 13, which I thought was pretty good as well. I thought this was pretty good as well. It's weird how a lot of gamer tendencies Cole exemplifies, like putting all your heart and soul into the game and just taking so long just to pick out your avatar. I just thought that was funny as hell, just because I would do something like that. Dire Island, I thought this one was okay, nothing special. We did get a bit of insight into what the story, but it really tried to make a lot of fans think Milton Dyer is Unagami. Like, why would they reveal it 2 episodes in? That's stupid. That's stupid. Then, even though this was the first episode, it's probably the weakest. Would you like the Inner Prime Empire? I just think there was a lot of dumb stuff into it, but nothing to the point where it's pissing me off, like F. So no F episodes from Prime Empire. So we got 1S, 2A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7B, 4C, 2Ds. So that's it for Prime Empire episodes. Now we're going to go to Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu. And we're going to go backwards once again. Have not watched, cannot remember it. Sorry if I'm coughing a lot. Awakenings. Terrible episode. Terrible episode. It makes the entire season look practically pointless, just like another episode that I will mention later down the line. And overall, what's the point of this episode? Really, what is it? So yeah. I was just not happy at that finale. I now think of it as the worst finale in the entire show's history. So yeah, once and for all. So S is 10, A is 9. So yeah, same thing goes. Once and for all, I thought this was a great episode. It was a great setup to the finale, only to be disappointed later. God damn it, we were so disappointed. Then we got to A Fragile Hope. Same thing again. Really good setup for possibly the end, only to be disappointed later. If I can't remember the episodes in order, I am very sorry. All right. 28, 27. Kaiju Protocol. Where is that? Yeah, F. This episode shit. This episode is garbage. It's not worse than another episode that I'll get into later, but it's crap. A lot of people think this is one of the worst episodes in the entire series just because it breaks lore, which every season does that, so I don't see why that's a big of a deal. But it's just so cheesy that I just can't like it. 25. My enemy, my friend. Yes, very great setup, only to be disappointed by a stupid filler episode like this one. A for that one. The last of the four blings. Yeah, the last like 4 or 5 episodes of these 4 episodes were like so good. Yeah, A. So that that's how you properly use the anime or 2D thing. That's how you properly use it. You use it for backstory purposes and not just stupid backstories. Backstories that actually matter. Let me just. Okay, number 23. Secret of the Wolf. I think that was it. Secret of the Wolf. I honestly don't remember what happened. The only thing I remember is towards the end, and that was when Lloyd finds out a key, is quote red, and that's it. I remember like the last 2 minutes of it. That's how forgettable that episode was. Then I think it's oh shit, I totally forgot about corruption. I'm sorry. But yeah, this episode was terrible. Corruption was just a terrible episode. There was so much bullshittery in it. That it just made Zane look so dumb. It made Zane so dumb in this season. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, next, Crag's Lament. You might be shocked at where I put this one, but I'm actually gonna put it at S because of the meaning. The quality episode might not have been, spectacular, but the meaning behind the episode is spectacular. Don't judge a book by its cover. Just because they look big, mean, and vicious doesn't mean they are that. And I love that from Ninjago. Always treasure that. The Traveler's Tree, it's about Cole hearing word of it, because he talked to Sorla about it, I think. And then he tries to seek out the Traveler's Tree to find a way home because he feels bad about losing the tea. He feels bad about it. I don't remember what actually happens in the episode. I just remember the plot of the episode. So I don't remember how it goes, but I remember what the plot exactly was. So this one I can't remember, mostly because I don't know how it was executed. I forgot. I know what the plot was, but I don't know how. I don't know how it was executed. Then I think it was the absolute worst. You know when I said that there was an episode worse than Kaiju Protocol? This is it. And Tommy knew. That this episode was not going to be liked. He knew that this episode was not going to be liked. He actually admitted that in Joshua Decker's another one of his art streams that he knew this episode wasn't going to be that liked, so he just named it the absolute worst. And in a way, it served its purpose. And to me, that makes it worse because it's just an episode made just to waste time. This one at least tried to be plot reliant. This one didn't even try. Then we have the message. Which I also no, not there. I actually think it was an S. Mostly because I love Zane's last message. And the reusage of Build to Protect was a weird case of reuse, but I felt like it was kind of appropriate because we didn't know at that time. We didn't know that if he was going to survive or not. Then we have Unlikely Ally. That was the episode where basically Kai feels confident about his powers and gets treated like he's fucking Jesus for all of a sudden. And basically Lloyd sets out in search of Zane because he says that there are two ways to go it, by force or by stealth, and force won't work. So I thought this episode was pretty good. I thought it wasn't anything special, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything spectacular. I think it was like a 6. Firemaker. Yeah, again, nothing really too special with this episode. Nothing too special. It wasn't terrible. But it isn't as bad as people say it is. People only say that just because they want Kai to return, but you have to accept the fact that this is a new Kai and that the developers want to change Kai up. Plain and simple. Alright? Then last of the Ice chapter, we got the Never Realm, which is the last S episode of the Ice chapter. So here we are with the Ice chapter. We have 3 S, 4 A's, no B's, 2 C's, 4 F's, and 2 I can't remember. Now we go on to the fire chapter. Cold Goodbye. I thought this is maybe an unpopular opinion, but I think it was a very good setup to the ice chapter. I thought it was a good setup to it. Yes, it did break the cardinal rule of show don't tell, but that's really all it did wrong, for me at least. So yeah. Then we have Vengeance is Mine. Vengeance is Mine. Where is it? There it is. I thought this episode was pretty good. The fight scene at the end, holy shit, was it good. But it's marred by Zayn's Oscar-winning pose, unnecessary Oscar-winning pose, and just, like, what? How can you believe that he defeats a sphere in, like, 5 seconds? Come on. Come on. I think I gave it like a 5 or something. The Explorers Club. This episode was awful. Just those posh explorers pissed me off so much. They're so entitled to themselves. I swear. They're so entitled. I'm not even kidding. Then we have, I think, Ancient. Wait. No, Under Siege. I have no idea what happens in this episode. I completely forgot. Ancient History I thought was a good episode. I gave it like a 9. Yeah, 9. Sorry if I'm getting them out of order. Never Trust a Human. I thought it was pretty good. I think I gave it like a 7. I think I gave it a 7, so C. Sorry if I can't remember all of these. Alright. Powerless. I don't get why people diss this episode. I really don't get why people diss this episode. This one was actually pretty decent. This one was actually pretty good. Snake Catchery. What a garbage episode. Ninja versus Lava. I think I did. I don't think I like this one too much either, just because of how annoying it is. It's just an annoying as hell episode with Jade being stupid. Jade is so stupid. The Noose Never Sleeps. Yeah, this is gonna be shocker. There's only one S from the fire chapter. Only one. So yeah. Wasted True Potential. Yeah, this one was terrible. Bootstraps and How to Survive Them. Yeah, this one was crap. Questing for Quest is just weird and dumb. The Rocky Start and Belly of the Beast. I think they were both just terrible, just because they were kind of unnecessary to the overall plot. So there is season 11. 4 S episodes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 A's, 0 B, 4 C's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 D, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6, 7 F, and 3 I can't remember. So now we're going on to the big chunkerio, and that is all of this. This is gonna take me forever. This is gonna take me forever to do. Oh no. I'm just gonna do ones from my best and worst episodes list. So if I skip over some, I am very sorry. Because I just want to, I'll get into later. Which ones? So Marchidione, the Fall. That one was an S because I gave it like a perfect 10. Even though the next episode is what ruins it. And like I said, it's the next episode that ruins it. Not this episode. This episode doesn't ruin that episode. The next episode kind of does. But that doesn't take away what this episode did. Then there's is that what is that one? Into the yeah, I was thinking it was Into the Breach. That one I gave a 9, so a endings. My friend Ninja Man despises this episode to death, and it's not terrible, all right, but I will give it a C. It is kind of a lower quality than the other Archie episodes. Where's the other one? Where is it? Oh, it's all the way down here. There's The Darkness Comes, and I gave that one a 9. So yeah, 9, 9, 10, 6 were my ratings for Margiani. So yeah, 9. There we go. So there's Margiani done. All right. All right. There's only 2 from my best for Hunted. Only 2. Wait, no. Yeah, only 2. I have to look at them to find them. I have to look at them. Where are they? I'm just gonna put them up there. Just to, 2 lies, 1 truth. That was one of them. Yeah, that's a weird. That's an odd choice, but I actually think that episode was pretty good as a whole. I thought this episode was pretty good. The other one I think I might have moved it up. Iron and Stone. I don't get why people diss this episode. The only thing it did kind of wrong was waste Mr. E as a character, really. Now, move on to season 8. I'm getting the good ones out of the way, alright? I'm getting the ones that I think are good. Season 8, there's only one. Oh, there's actually 2, sorry. I'm gonna have to move them. I have to move them to a certain spot. I have to move them to a certain spot. Just to think if I get. Okay, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Sorry if I'm goofing off. Sorry if I'm goofing. So I got 5 here, which... yeah, Dead Man's Squall. Yep, that one was an S. That one was an S. Where is it? There you go. And the other one is... if I can find it. Oh, it's right down here. It's right down here. Yeah. That was Snake Jaguar. That was a 9.5, so that's an A. Now we're gonna go to Hands of Time. The Hands of Time. There's one that I just spotted that immediately. That one was a 10. Pause and Effect. That one was a 10. I gave that one a 10. You're surprised I gave Hands of Time episodes 10 out of 10s. And this is another odd choice, but A Line in the Sand. I don't get why people diss this episode. It really develops Jay so well. And overall, the action was pleasant enough to see, so I honestly don't get why people hate this episode. Then we have only one from season 6 that actually was good. I just have to find it. I think it was, Operation Land Ho. That one was a 9. So there you go. I'm pretty sure that's Operation Land Ho. They really need to do a much better job at seeing the cards, because I can't see. I have to move them. Then we have 4 S's for actually technically 5, because I combined the 2-part finale as Ghost Story. Yep. I'm trying to do Moro's theme. Curse World. We got both Curse Worlds right here. They're technically both an S since I kind of combined them since they were a two-part finale. It was they were their own individual episodes, but they were combined as a finale. So that's why I gave them both a separate rank. I gave them both a rank instead of each their own separate one. And let me see, where are they? Where's Mr. Green? Where's the green? There's Mr. Wins the Change, one of the best premiere episode ever. So, sorry if I'm not talking. I'm just finding these episodes. Oh shit, there was one that I left out. Yeah, this puppy right here, Temple on Haunted Hill, with a shocking ass plot twist. May not be as shocking as Zane being a robot, but it was so epic of a plot twist. So yeah. Then we get on to Tournament of Elements. Day of the Dragon. The Dragon. Yeah, there we go. And where's that other one? What's the other one? Versus. Yeah, this one's very fan favorite episode, but it's not a perfect 10. I'm sorry. Oh, I almost forgot. Invitation. Where are you? There you are, Mr. Trees. Sorry if this video is going to be over an hour in length. I'm sorry. I'm going through them as fast as I can. I'm going through these as fast as I can. Then we have rebooted. At least I could see the rebooted text well. So there you go. Titanium Ninja. And enter the Digiverse. Or just simply Digiverse for some reason. So yeah, that one want to give a 10. Yeah. Then we have season 2. All right. There we go. The thing is, Rise of Spinjitzu Master. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to not like this finale anymore. Just because of, battle tactics and bullshit like that. Last Voyage. All right, we got an A. RA worthy here. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. It's because I'm going through these as fast as I can. So there we go. Yeah, I pretty much just stopped explaining why, and I'm just going through the list. All right. If you want me to, I'll explain. Positive effect. I just think everything went well. Hands of Time perfectly set up Acronics and shit, and dealt with Wu's arrogance. Started Wu's arrogance perfectly. Dead Man's Skull. Everything was just great in this episode. Oh, the rain, the environment, just everything. The fall, perfect twist. Even though it's over dramatic, it does not take away what the scene did. Temple on Haunted Hill, as I said before, shocking ass plot twist. Invitation was so somber after this episode, Titanium Ninja, which is by far one of the saddest episodes of the entire series. If not the saddest episode in the entire series. Enter Digiverse. It's just so cool to see the Digiverse, right? Spinjitzu Master, we all know why. With the change, perfectly sets up Moro and just whips the shit out of him. Curse World Parts 1 and 2, very epic finale, and I wouldn't have minded if Ninjago ended there. And Ghost Story, Wu perfectly describes the tale of Moro. And this is when I think there's something something I didn't tell you was actually good at one point, instead of just being just why. Day of the Dragon deals with Zane extremely well, and really gets him back to who he is. Darkness Comes, amazing setup to the Oni scary and frightening. And Into the Breach, perfect setup, debut of Omega, Last Voyage. Zane and Dr. Jillian is so wholesome, alright? Two Lies, One Truth. I actually forgot this episode. Let me move this down, I actually cannot remember what happened in this episode. I actually can't remember what happened in that episode. I'm sorry. I actually forgot, and I gave it a good rating. And yet I forgot it even what the plot was. Iron and Stone. Yeah, as I said before, it only wasted Mr. E, but then everything else was great. Snake Jaguar. As my friend Ninja Man would say, this was a fan service episode to him. It really was. And I just love Zane as Snake Jaguar as well. Operation Landho. Sadly, the only good episode of Skybound. Jay and the ragtag group of ninjas was just excellent. And a great setup for a finale that ultimately disappointed me. Versus, the only thing that kept it down was what arc ended because of this episode, which was a bad one. Line in the Sand. This one is a weird, as I said before, it develops Jay so well, and the action was very good. And endings. Yeah, it is by far the worst episode of Marchione, but it's definitely not as bad as everyone says it is. It's rushed, there is some plot holes, but I'd rather take that over a pointless ending, like Awakenings. Then, okay, now we're back to where we started. Now we're back to where we are right now. Return of the Overlord. This was fucking frightening to us OGs. This was terrifying seeing Garmadon becoming the Overlord. We were just terrified of this back in the day. Island of Darkness. The only thing, I do think this is an overrated episode. If I can find the damn thing. Where is it? Oh, it's right over to the left. I couldn't see it. I think this one was slightly overrated just due to the fact that it has that one great scene at the end. And then everything up to that was kind of boring. I didn't mean to put that there. I meant you to put there. Then, Child's Play. I saw it earlier. I saw you earlier. Where are you? There you go. It was such a funny episode. Especially with We Shrug! Ah! It's funny, man. Rise and Day of the Great Devourer. Since they were also a 2-point finale, I have to give them both the same rating, and that was a 9 out of 10, so they both go here. And where's the day? Where's the day? Where's the day? Where's the day? There we go. There's the day. This is gonna take me forever to finish. I'm gonna be 25 before this video ends. So there you go. Then we have the Royal Blacksmiths episode. Yes, develops Cole so well. It develops Cole so freaking well. Work with me here. Then we have TikTok. By far one of the best episodes in the entire series. The best plot twist in the entire series is in that one episode, and nothing can even touch that because the other plot twists don't exist without it. Then we have Can of Worms, by far one of the funniest episodes of the entire series. Where is that Can of Worms? There we are. There we are. There we are. There we are. No. Too low. Too low. Too low. Too low. Then we have Home. Deals with bullying issues. And I love that how it deals with bullying issues. Because they were literally bullying Zane over something he did not even have control over. Then we go on to the two pilot episodes. King of Shadows. King of Shadows, you get the 10. I love the debut of Lord Garmadon and not Shadow Garmadon. And he just seems so ruthless and evil at the time, and I still find him ruthless and evil. And Way of the Ninja, not the best setup of the legendary series to come, but it deserves an A tier. Yeah, those are my best. Now we go to the worst. Okay. Oh, all of these were oh shoot. I didn't mean I'm getting my list. Sorry. Okay, let me see. Infamous. Yep, this episode is just that. Infamous. Because of how terrible this episode is. And then we have what's another one? What was the other one? Public Enemy #1. Yeah, this one was terrible as well. It ruins Ronan's development. Yes, I know Ronan is a bounty hunter, but he should have been over that phase with him in the Shadow of Ronan game, which should have been canon. It should have been canon, and I don't care if you say it's not canon. It is canon in my heart, alright? Then we have The Attack, which I thought was, it was not that great of an episode, but it wasn't terrible or anything. Well, it didn't piss me off, it's just a lot of bad character decisions in that one. Stone Army, oh wait, no, it's The Day Ninjago Stood Still. Who remembers that episode? Who remembers that? If you let me know in the comments if you remember what that episode was. Where is that? Oh, there is Mr. Double Trouble. There you are. There you are, Mr. Double Trouble, because you are a pointless episode. Then we have Kingdom Come, introducing the worst realm of the series, just because it makes the ninja look like freaking puppets and that they can't control their own decisions. Yay! Okay. Alright. So, I have to get this one out of the way. Way back, not a good episode. But it's not an F. It's not an F. It does make the entire thing look pointless, but at least the battle was good before that. So I gave it like a 4, whereas Awakening's got a big goose egg. So yeah. Now we're practically on. Oh, Ninja Ballroom. The ending to this episode is really what kills it. I just hate the ending to this episode. The entire episode itself was good, but it's just the ending that pisses me off. I would have given it a 7, which I think was B, but because of the ending, I had to move it down to D. Just because it made me so mad. And it still makes me mad. The hero shouldn't cheat to win. Last Resort. I gave that one an 8, so that's a B. That's B tier. Then we have My Dinner with Nauticon. I think I gave that one a 9. I actually think I gave that one a 9 or an 8. No, I gave that one an 8, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, that one I remember the plot. At least I think I do. Wait, no, I actually don't. The only thing I could think of for My Dinner with Nauticon was this part. I don't know if it happened, but don't Lloyd, Nia, and Cole get rescued off the island in that episode? And I know Jay sent the message to, I think, his friends about it, like, don't save me or anything. So yeah, I'll put it back. I'm sorry. And Jay and Nauticon scene was great. On a Wish and a Prayer. This episode was just ugh. Just ugh. Just why? Why does this episode exist? It made Zane so bad. I'm not even kidding. It made Zane so bad. Uh. Okay, so the crooked path. That was, I think, when they went to the quote original location, supposed location of the first Pachitsi Master's tomb, which was supposedly the Caves of Despair, and then they barely made out there alive. But it just really shows how much the villain could just fuck with the heroes. I thought it was nothing special though. Uh, Gilded Path. I have no idea what that episode was. I have no idea. Right. True Potential. I used to love this episode, but now I don't. Just because, well, Garmadon's rise to power is complete. Well, no, that's Big Trouble, Little Ninjago. I'm sorry, but I did not like the reason of Garmadon coming back. There was honestly no reason to bring it back other than plot convenience. The Quiet One. I have no idea what that episode even was, except for the ending. Big Trouble Little Ninjago. This is also my friend Rayzone's favorite episode of all time because of the massive twist of the ninja losing for the first time and pretty much setting up Hunted. It's not a bad finale, but it's not great as he thinks he is. I'm sorry, dude. It's a C. It's nothing special. Blackout. I thought this one was okay. This one wasn't anything too special as well. Stone Army. That's what I think that was the first debut of Misako, and the Stone Army awakened from the Venom, the Great Devourer's Venom. I think that was it, and I think that was a nothing special one as well. Art of Silent Fist, so underrated as an episode. It's so underrated. I'm not even kidding. I thought it was very good. I thought it was pretty good. I think I gave it an 8. I'm pretty sure. All of Nothing. I like that episode. That was a pretty good episode. All of Nothing. The Last Hope. It got so climactic, and it was like climactic, then it was like anticlimactic, then climactic, which I think is evil, and I love it. Sticks and Stones. This one was just kind of dumb. Really. This was kind of a dumb episode, mostly due to the fact that it's just Kai making a fool of himself in that episode. Curse of the Golden Master. Well, I don't get why people diss this episode either. It might not been like I don't think it was anything special, but I don't think it's terrible. We've only got 5 more rows, ladies and gentlemen. Wrong place, wrong time. One of the most hated episodes just because of how fucking confusing it is. I didn't think it was anything special, but to me, here's how I came up with it. A new timeline was created and destroyed in the same episode. That's pretty much the notion that I got. It may not have been the notion you got, but that's what I thought it was. Firstborn. Pretty good premiere. That was a good opener to Hunted. It was a good opener to Hunted. Green Destiny. This one isn't anything too special. It's not a special little snowflake finale. I did not like how Garmadon is arrested because he's too high caliber of a villain, in my opinion, to do that. Saving Faith. I thought this episode was pretty good. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. How to Build a Dragon. Why is this episode liked? It's not that I don't think didn't think it was that memorable. I didn't think it was that memorable. Um, Lessons for a Master. Oh shoot, I totally forgot about Lessons for a Master. I totally forgot. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. At least I think I did. I might have to look back at my best episodes list to see if I forgot I put it there. Yeah, I did put it there. I'm dumb. I am so dumb. Oh no. Oh no. But I think that was the only one I forgot. That was the only one I forgot, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was the only one. Oh my. Now, I'm just doing these as fast as I can, alright? So, Surge, pretty good premiere, pretty good. It wasn't anything, like, spectacular. It was spectacular at the times, and we thought Ninjago was over, and since it came back, we thought, oh, yay, it's back, yay! The greatest fear of all. Such a great ending. The ending of that episode was so evil, and I loved the ending. The ending to that episode was so good. Wait, no, I think it was B. I did not put it on my best episodes tier list, or not tier list, but like my list I have on my phone. So yeah, sorry. Snake Bit. That one was a weird episode. It wasn't anything memorable. It wasn't terrible. Wishmasters. I did not like this. I didn't care for this episode really. Um, Peekaboo. I didn't think it was anything special. Scavengers. I don't even remember a lot of that episode. Peekaboo was the when they had to climb up the mountain to reach the blind man's eye. Yeah. Out of the fire and into the boiling sea. What kind of fucking title name is that? But I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. It just had a terrible title name. That's all. Um, the hatching. I thought it was okay. Nothing too special. Mask of Deception. I thought it wasn't anything too special either. Game of Masks. I didn't. Here's the surprise, but this episode doesn't work for me. It's not that great. Dread on Arrival. I think that was what the episode. Yeah, that was the episode where Garmadon gets brought back, and it's such a very climactic ending. So yeah, it deserves a B. Oni and the Dragon. I love the story of the Oni and the Dragon, but I don't remember anything. Oh yeah. Oh wait. Yes, it was the episode where Zane and Cole go as Snake Jaguar and Rocky Danger Buff, and that was funny. So yeah, Jade Princess. I don't. That's the attack on the palace where the king and queen are killed along with Hutchins. So I thought that was pretty good. Snake King. That was basically the Zane. Wait, no, not Zane. The Ninja versus Samurai competition, which I thought was kind of funny. But it just doesn't quite age well for me. Encrypted, yeah, I am not a fan of these first 3 episodes of Skybound. They're just stupid for me. This Fortune Rising, yeah, finally I get rid of Skybound. So I thought it was pretty good. It was a good setup for the actual story. Um, Grave Danger. I love the trials of the first Spijitzu Master. I thought that those were cool. So yeah. Pirates vs. Ninja wasn't anything too special, but it was kind of necessary as it did brought in Captain Soto as a character, and it did bring in Dareth as a character. So at least that was the purpose of this episode, was to bring new characters. The Green Ninja. This episode wasn't anything too special to me now. It's not anything too special to me now. Um, Rise of Snakes. I thought this was a weird introduction to season one, but it works, I guess. It works, I guess. Yeah, that's the episode where they had to do the fight for the Green Ninja, and then it had the J with in the time for Green Ninja, blah blah Ninjago. So funny. Uh, Lost in Time. That's actually a good finale. Even Daly likes that finale, and yet he doesn't like Hands of Time that much. That just shows that even if you don't like the season as a whole, the finales could stand out. Same thing with Titanium Ninja up here. He may not like the season, but he definitely loves the finale. The Void. Why do people diss this episode? It's so aesthetically cool. It's aesthetically cool. I thought it was so cool that they were into space, and especially since I was into astronomy back then. Codename Arcturus. Yeah, another pretty. Oh, whoa, where did that one go? I thought it was another pretty good episode. So yeah, especially when Kai nearly died because of what happened. Um, yes, we're almost done. We're almost done. The weakest link. I have no idea what that episode was. Ready to free Ninjago. I only remember the speech at the end. I only remember the speech at the end. Wait, no, I think it was just to get into the tower to speak your voice or something. Yeah, I thought this one was pretty good. Time of Traders. I loved Crux's mind games. I love Crux's mind games, but yeah, this episode's not special. And that's what's this one again? Okay, never trust a snake. Yeah, Lloyd and Pythor. I don't have any friends. I thought that was pretty. I thought this episode was enjoyable. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. Secrets discovered. Oh yeah, this episode was just boring as hell. This episode was kind of boring, and I don't even remember. Once bitten, twice shy. Like I said before, I'm not a fan of the Jandia stuff, and I don't think this episode's anything special to me anymore. Darkness Shall Rise. Yeah, it's a really weird premiere, but it's not terrible. And then all I have left is Tournament of Elements episodes. Oh man. Corridor of Elders. I thought this was a good finale. This is a good finale, but it can't top Zane's sacrifice. I'm sorry, but it cannot top it whatsoever. The Forgotten Element. This one, I'm actually not a fan of this episode, just because it relies too much on plot convenience. Spellbound. That was when they had to find Nia because she found out what the spell was, and it also brought up Garmadon's past. And I used to think it kind of spoiled the entire season, as I thought it at the time that it spoiled the idea of a second Serpentine War, but now that which I still kind of think that, but not nearly as strong as I did during this month. Spy for Spy. Don't remember what that. I think that was when they tried to figure out who the spy was that ultimately ended up being Skylar. But as I said before in my worst plot twist video, this one was kind of easy to see. Oh yes, two more. Ninja Roll. I love the competition of the skating rink. I loved it. Even though Camille was kind of cannon fodder to Lloyd. And last but not least, only one can remain. How ironic. This one I thought was a pretty good episode. It was a pretty good setup to the tournament aspect. But I did not like how Kai won. Alright? Thank God I've done it. Every single episode of Ninjago is ranked on my tier list. I want to see which. Okay. How many episodes? So this one has hold 8, 16, 21 S tiers. And okay, so 8, 12A, 25B, 21C, 9D, 5F, and 7. I can't remember. So yeah, did it. I did it, boys and girls. I did it. I did it. Man, that took such a long time. That took so long to do. That took so long. But that is it. That's it for the second wave of tier list. Now, I could bring it back for a one-time return with the weapons, but I won't do that for at least a while, maybe a few months. When I completely shit out of content, that's one of the videos that I have planned to do. It's just a one-time return, and then that's it. I'm not going to do anything further with it. But anyway, I hope you guys like this extremely long video. I am taxed now. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel by clicking on that red subscribe button, and click on the notification bell to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see all you folks in the next video. Bye-bye!